Hey, what's going on, my friends out there? Welcome to Gamers with Games. Now today I want to talk about what is the most important event in video games for 2015. Now I know a lot of you out there might have different opinions about what might be the most important event to happen for the video game industry, for us as consumers, for developers out there, for publishers, etc. There's a variety of different things that happened over the course of the last year. I mean, we have crazy stuff like what's been going on with Hideo Kojima and Konami. We had a bunch of stuff going on at E3 this year, as well as all the other events that have been happening. But regardless of how you feel, where I stand on this is that there's one particular event that I feel that happened not too long ago that I feel should define this year in 2015 for the video game industry. This is something that's very important that's happened that really kind of came unexpectedly and also makes a lot of people out there, or should make a lot of people out there, really question a lot of stuff, not only about themselves, but also about the industry as a whole, both for consumers and for people that actually make video games. What I find to be the biggest event in video game history, I should say, but the most important event for video games and the industry in 2015 was the speech delivered by Greg Miller at the Game Awards. I almost called them Spike VGAs, but they've gone through so many name changes at this point. It's been, absolutely insane. All that branding by Jeff Keighley. But to me, that speech that he gave when he accepted the award for most popular trending gamer at the Game Awards really defines a lot of what should be done in the video game industry, especially for people that are on, the personality-wise, that put themselves in front of a camera for YouTube to really give back a lot of their success and a lot of the kind of notoriety of what they're most popular for, but really give that back to the people that make the games. And I feel that's very important. The reason why is because we get so caught up, again, as consumers, as fans of gaming, as people that watch videos online and such, we get so caught up in the whole kind of spectacle of stuff and all the kind of cool content that kind of gets thrown at us, but all the people that end up actually making the video games that we all know and love, the people that aren't really known on a first name basis, like Hideo Kojima, like Shigeru Miyamoto, like Tetsuya Nomura. Again, I'm messing up all these names. Like all those people that we know on a first name basis that we associate as the people that really create these games, there's all these other individuals that are out there that help make the process move along and help create these awesome classics that we play for years to come. I mean, it was awesome. Again, I think it was Nicole Tanner that Greg Miller mentioned during his speech. Again, I'll have a link here on the actual annotations for you guys to check out the full speech. I really think it's a great speech, as an acceptance speech for his award, as well as what it really states for someone that's worked in video games for so long and really thinks that kind of like something so important that everybody has to listen to and should take example from. I really believe that. This is a speech and a moment that really defines 2015 in the video game industry that everybody should take example and take a lot of inspiration from, because I feel that while he was the most biggest trending gamer of 2015, I mean, he beat out guys like PewDiePie, Total Biscuit, Markiplier, guys that have ridiculous followings. A lot of it really speaks volumes to those types of individuals, again, how much they really care about the industry and as much as they care over their own fame and such, and their content and their fans. But really also shows that the person who won, Greg Miller, who won this actual award, who won this honor for everybody that was his fans and everybody that really was rooting for him over the course of the voting period, for him to win Best Trending Gamer, it really shows that he was really out there to go and actually be someone that really we all could look up to as someone that's like a quote-unquote spokesman for a lot of the consumers that are out there. He has his head in the right place as far as not only just being not being so much selfish for caught up in his own popularity and his own fame and his own hype. It's really that, again, he really understands games. He really understands that all his success and all the different stuff that we love for gaming really is owed to the people that make these games. The guys, like he said, that didn't get to go to the Game Awards because they're in crunch time. They're sitting in front of a computer helping make out the little textures of all the models that we actually play, for all the characters that we actually see in a lot of our AAA games, or the programmer that deals with a lot of math that has to make certain things work. Again, collision detection, certain instances, scripted events, all these different things that we really kind of take for granted, that we glance over, or we mark off points in a lot of our reviews that we write, or people that we go to that we watch their reviews or read their reviews, they mark off points for. There's somebody's blood, sweat, and tears that actually went into that, and their time away from their families, time spent away from doing fun things because they have to work in order to make this stuff for all of us out there. And I thought it was very classy, and I think it was a very defining moment for a lot of people in video games, for Greg to actually come out and make those statements, for everybody to finally have someone to listen to that they would pay attention to and really get that lesson and get that, that food for thought. I thought it was awesome. I felt like that should be the moment that's like held up as high, again, as a really inspiring moment of 2015 in the video game industry. Forget about all the crazy stuff, the arguments we've had this year. Forget about all the controversies for different publishers and developers. Forget about all the debates about which console is best or which platform is the best out there and sold the most, or which game deserves Game of the Year. It really should always be about not only how much fun the consumers are having, but also celebrating how much we love the games that a lot of these people make. Again, awesome speech. I thought it was amazing. Again, go look at the actual speech. Again, I put an annotation on the screen before, but it'll also be in a link in the description box below. Leave a comment with your guys' thoughts, put it in the comment section below. I'm curious to know what you guys think, if you guys agree with me, or if you have a different moment that for you individually defines 2015 in video game history, or just video games in general. So that's all I got for you guys. I will talk to you all again real soon. Peace out, stay epic, everybody.